Have you have you seen that documentary Zeitgeist?
Is this the one you told me about recently?
No, it's pretty old. I think it came out in like 2007 or something like that. It's a
Mm,
three-part documentary where the first part of the documentary talks about Jesus Christ in particular, and then the second part talks about 9/11, and the third part talks about the monetary system. Which I mean, the second and third, like it's all good, especially at the time of the documentary where a lot of this information wasn't really out. But the first part of the documentary, bro, ooh, that shit gets pretty crazy.
yeah.
It talks about certain things like how throughout history there was different versions of without the same name of Jesus Christ or the Messiah per se. Like the original story, they got it from Egypt, which was Horus. And then I did like my own research because I rewatched it recently and I wanted to really see if I could debunk it almost in a way and go deeper into the research and find out Horus and stuff. And bro, all these things get so complex because even in Egypt they had different Horuses. It wasn't just one god called Horus. There was two different gods called Horus. And then which one is the documentary talking about? Which Horus is? It was Horus, which was the sun versus the moon, where Horus would defeat the moon every day, and then at night the moon would defeat the sun. You know what I mean? And that
Hmm.
kind of became
Yeah.
the story. But it has the same main features where Horus was born to birthed by a virgin, um, was crucified and then resurrected after 3 days. And there's like a whole bunch of other
Oh,
details.
it's like similarities, right, between
Right,
all these different messiahs.
right. And there's about like 14 or 15 of them throughout history.
I think I did see this. How they
It,
all like died at the age of 33, right?
yeah, and born on December 25th. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Like very like similar things from for different
mm-hmm,
cultures, not just
mm-hmm,
like Christianity
mm-hmm.
or yeah.
Exactly. Like, became a teacher at the age of 12. Like,
Right.
different things.
Damn, so all these stories are rip-offs from other stories,
I mean, it
like
depends
the
what
Bible
you
stories.
it depends what you believe in. You know what I mean? Because those stories were written before the Bible stories. But what that documentary
Right, so
kind of does,
The Bible would technically be a rip-off if
right,
it was written after,
right,
right?
right. So it
Hmm.
kind of talks about a lot of those things, and it was it's pretty interesting. I think that documentary really changed my perspective in life when I first watched it back in like 2009, probably.
Yeah,
As
I
far as like
remember seeing
religion,
it. Yeah, it was pretty shocking
it
to
was
like
very
some of
shocking.
the information. Fuck. But it's so
And
crazy that like who knows if that's really the truth, right?
that's what I'm
Because
saying.
if
That
like the elites really knew the truth and they knew that it was out there, wouldn't they want to take it down?
that's what I'm saying. So it could be propaganda to an extent as well, but a different type of propaganda, a religious type of propaganda to debunk religion
Yeah,
and to say that
right.
Jesus wasn't a real figure in history. So it's crazy, man. I don't know. You just got to do your own research, believe in what you believe in. Everybody has different beliefs, bro. Everybody. And
Yeah.
I think,
But I also do think that like these elites like to leave things in plain sight and they sometimes like make it so obvious that it looks like it's a conspiracy in a sense.
well, yeah, because humans question everything naturally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We want to question everything. So
But
I
do you
don't know.
think they want us questioning things? Or do you think that
I
they
think
want us to just follow orders?
I mean, sure, they would want us just to follow orders, but I think they want us to follow orders in a different type of world as well. I don't know what the fuck like do the elites want? Like, do they just want to live forever? But how do they do that? Like, I don't know. What is the overall
I don't think they
agenda?
want to live forever. They
So,
can't. How are
so
they going to live forever?
I don't know, man. I don't know, Marty. Depends what conspiracies you believe in.
Yeah, because I mean, it's great, bro. Like, if you really think about like the richest families in the world, like these fuckers are so spoiled, so spoiled, and like,
Nobody, oh shit, nobody knows who they are, and they're trillionaires. Like the people that own these banks that basically own countries, and
yeah,
they don't want to be known.
no, why would you? People, you don't want to be like judged, but on the public, by the public.
Especially in today's day and age, people would not take that shit
Yeah,
lightly.
fuck, dude, it's crazy that there might be people out there like that.
Yeah,
Do you think it goes deeper than that? Like, you think they're like, because I mean, obviously, like a lot of people in the conspiracy. I hate saying that word, bro. It fucking pisses me off because like it just makes it seem like it's all fucking bullshit, you know? But I'm saying that these families, do you think that maybe they're following orders from maybe, Satan per se?
It's a
If
very
that
specific
exists?
person to per se. You can't add a per se at the end of that.
Right.
You meant to say Satan. No, I feel
There's a
you.
movie
And
that, bro. I forgot. There's actually a recent movie that came out. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, where this girl. I forgot the name of the movie, but this girl, she gets married into a family, and then like they have a tradition, like at a certain night that they have to pretty much like how can I say this? They pretty
worship
much
Satan.
like sacrifice the girl.
The girl that's brought into
It's
the
like a
family.
game, huh?
The girl that's brought into the family.
Yeah, the girl that's brought into the family, they pretty much have this game where they have to hunt her down within the mansion that they're in. So like they lock all the doors, they lock all the windows, and she has to kind of get away from them, and they're like out to kill her. Like they have weapons and everything, but they're doing all this for a game, and then at the end you find out it's actually for Satan. Like they're just serving Satan by sacrificing her.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was pretty nuts. And then like it that's why I kind of like asked that, because I feel like these rich ass fucking families, like, you think they're following orders maybe, or you think it's just like pure greed that's coming from themselves?
I don't know.
It's a weird question. I don't know
No, no, no.
how else to ask
I
that.
get it though. Like, but I don't know because like, what happens if like, all right, let's say the mom and the dad are Satan worshippers, but now the kid
Hmm.
is born. Does he do it too, or like, what if he wants to get away from that? Like, what
Right.
happens? Like I don't know. Damn, that's actually a pretty dope movie plot too. Like, what happens if your mom and dad are Satanists, and then you're
Yeah, like a
born and
cursed
you
baby, dude.
but you don't want to be in that, like oh fuck, that's a dope ass scary movie that we could make.
Yeah. Uh I don't know, dude. I
Yeah,
don't even know if any of that shit is real, to be honest. I don't
I
even know
mean,
if Satan's real.
do you believe
But
in
people do
in
worship
God?
him.
Do you believe in God?
Bro, if I believe in God, I believe in Satan.
So you don't believe in God?
I don't know how to answer that.
It's simple, fucking yes or no.
I was brought up in church.
I believe in God. There's nothing wrong with saying that you believe in God or not. Do I know that he's
I
real and
just
that
don't
have I seen
know.
him? No. I exactly. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm completely fine with that, but I choose to actively believe that there is a being or there is a God and that there's something beyond this life. But I don't
Yeah.
know if
I
there
mean,
is. I have no fucking idea.
the one thing that always gets me to believe is the fact that everything on earth like seems like it was specifically made for us. Like,
Just
think about it. Like, all the food, all the vegetables, everything we need, like the sunlight,
bro,
water, like
not
everything is perfect.
not just that. It goes way far and beyond that. Certain plant that you see that we don't fucking take any use for, guess what? That plant is a certain color because certain insects are colorblind and could only see certain colors. So those insects need that specific plant to survive. You know what I mean? Everything is specifically designed for this world to survive. It's designed.
It doesn't feel like it just happened through evolution to me.
A fucking sun lights up the world for 24 or 12 hours wherever you are. You know what I mean?
It's like the perfect amount for us to live in. If it was an hour later, over time, it would be chaotic for us, I feel.
Right.
It would take a huge effect on Earth.
I believe in God, but I heavily believe in science. I believe in like certain things as far as like us getting to the moon.
You think they could merge?
To an extent. To an extent they can. To an extent they can.
What's the extent?
Like even like in the Big Bang per se. I believe in the Big Bang. Like honestly, it's kind of like an open thing. Like I don't wholeheartedly say that, but I kind of believe in the Big Bang. But it still remains the question: who created the Big Bang? And I think that would be God. You know what I mean? I never hear that question of who created the Big Bang, but everybody talks about, the universe was started by the Big Bang. But
you don't think the Big Bang just happened?
No, I don't think anything just happens. I think God created it.
So you think everything happens because God is making it happen?
And allowing it to happen. But I'm also...
what influence does the devil have?
I think he has, especially in this world that we live in the physical world, I think he has just as much of an influence as God. There's a lot of evil shit in this world. There's a lot of evil things. You know what I mean?
So why, if God is stronger, supposedly, right? Why can't he just make it all good?
Fuck. Why is the world round? I don't know. You're asking me some very complex. Is it flat? You still think it's flat? I don't think it's flat. But I'm
not saying anything. I'm just also asking questions.
But I'm also saying that I don't know. Yeah, but you tend to believe that the world is flat. Don't.
I didn't say anything.
So you're
putting words in my mouth.
So what do you believe? The world is flat or round?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Why are you so scared to state your fucking opinion? Why are you
Because if a person, people that think that the earth is flat are looked down upon.
That's not, bro.
So sometimes
I think it's ignorance. It's ego. If somebody just says, "Oh no, I fucking know."
No.
I think so.
Bro.
That's my opinion. I don't know. I believe that the world is round, but I don't 1,000% know. I haven't been to outer space and saw this shit.
Right. No, but you're more open-minded. But like people look down upon people that think it's flat, dude. Like they think. People that think it's flat are fucking crazy, like out of their fucking mind.
But I don't know.
So sometimes I feel like knowing how society looks at certain things, I choose not to reveal any information.
I mean, I get it, but at the same time,
it doesn't just go with. Sorry, sorry to interrupt you. I just wanted to say this. It doesn't go with just the world being flat or not. It goes with all my beliefs. You know?
But I think if you believe in something, I think it's important to talk about it. Because now you have to defend your theories. Because now you're not learning shit. You're just going to stay in that same state of mind and you're always going to believe that the world is flat. And guess what? You don't know either. You know what I mean? You might be able to sway back and forth. You might think this and that if there's some new information or something that's presented to you. So I think it's important even just to know your own theory better and sharpen your own theory of saying why it's flat or why it's not, or just in anything, in any conversation. I think it's important to state it because when you get challenged, Your argument is either going to become stronger or weaker, one or the other. There's no in between.
Right. But see, I feel like that's the problem with me, because sometimes I don't know the fact, I don't have the evidence, but it's just something that I believe in. And like, I don't know if it's real or not, but it's just something that I might believe in, you know? So like, sometimes I don't understand, like, I don't see what is the point of like saying or coming out with that and telling people that I believe in that.
I mean, if you're just blatantly saying it like the fucking earth is flat, it's different. But if somebody's asking you, I think that's a different thing as well. You know what I mean?
What I would do personally, and a lot of documentaries do this, is showcase everything, all the theories, you know, and then kind of raise questions at the end. Like, what do you think it is, in a sense? Like based on all the stuff we displayed right here, right now, showing both sides, what do you think? You
Right.
know?
Right.
I rather do that. I rather like raise questions to people for them to like, you know, maybe like dig more into it, than to be like telling them like, hey, this is what I believe.